أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ به من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له إله الأولين والآخرين قيوم السماوات السبع والأرضين وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. سبحانك اللهم لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah and we praise Him. We thank Him for all the blessings He has bestowed upon us. And we thank Him for making us among the Muslim. And not only that, we thank Him for making it easy for us to see this Jummah. We pray may Allah give us a for Jummah. And may Allah accept our actions and our deeds. Our shortcomings, we pray may Allah forgive us. It is a blessing and from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to us also to find ourselves in the Masjid after the prayer of Maghrib, trying to stay waiting for the next prayer. The Prophet ﷺ said that one of the best moments also you will see the angels making dua upon you is you waiting from one prayer to another prayer. And not only that, you waiting and you sit down in one of the best sittings of the on the earth that Allah loves, which is sitting in the garden that is talking about the deen, about Allah and His Messenger. So may Allah be pleased with us, and may Allah, any and each one of us who is here, and those who want to come did not come, may Allah take care of our affairs in this dunya, and may He take care of our affairs of the hereafter. We pray may Allah have mercy upon our beloved one who passed away. Among us, those who are sick, may Allah grant them good health. Our brother Fauzi is kind of sick. We pray may Allah give him shifa. And all the brothers and sisters, may Allah give them shifa. All of us, we are sick except the one Allah give health. May Allah give us health. And may Allah give us good end. So it's the blessings of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Some people, they want to make it, but they cannot because of health or because of certain things. And some people, they are not even thinking about it. And you and I, Allah make it easy for us to be here. It is one of the blessings Allah can give to a person. One of the tabi, Afa, he said, if you raise your hand asking Allah something, it's because Allah wants you to ask Him. That's the reason why He make it easy for you to ask Him. Because some people, they don't even get that thought or that opinion of sitting down and making dua. So if Allah want to accept from you, He let you raise your hand and make dua. The same thing also, they said, إذا أردت أن تعرف مكانك عند الله فانظر فيما أقامك. If you want to know your place in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we're talking about the akhirah. You want to see your place, you look around and look at yourself. Where did Allah put you in this dunya? Did He connect you most of the time to the deen, or He connects you to the dunya? That's how you know. And Allah make our heart connecting to the masjid. It is one of the signs. We pray may Allah help us in that, in a fight. to get to Jannah. May Allah grant us Jannah. All these weeks, like 3 weeks, we were reading the hadith number 19 of the book of An-Nawawi. The hadith of Abu al-Abbas, Abdullah ibn Abbas, radiallahu anhuma. When he was so young, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave him these heavy and very wonderful advices. And as we know, anything that comes from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it is a revelation. وَمَا يَنْطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. And in his Quran, he said, we were reading today with one of the sisters, إِنَّا سَنُلْقِي عَلَيْكَ قَوْلًا ثَقِيلًا. Allah is telling the Prophet ﷺ that this Quran, the verses you see, is not something to take light. It is so heavy. The reason why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, لو أنزلنا هذا القرآن على جبل لرأيته خاشعا متصدعا من خشية الله. If Allah were about to send down the Quran on the mountain, you will see it shaking, even destroying itself because of the fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Sahaba, when they heard that verses in that's the moment they understood the reason why when the revelation is coming, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is sweating. And sometimes when he is on his camel, you will see the camel is about to even walk down, shaking. Because this Quran is not, the verses are not that easy. It's qawlan thaqila, so heavy, a speech that is so heavy. The same thing also, anything that comes from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam is something important. So he gave these words to Ibn Abbas radiallahu anhuma while he is so young. And last time we said that even our young brothers and children, we shouldn't take them like they don't understand. That's the age we have to put in their mind Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If you don't put in their head and their mind Allah, they are teachers. We don't know what they teach them at schools most of the time. We don't control their programs. They will put something worse in their mind, and you're not gonna know your child. May Allah protect us from that. The Prophet ﷺ gave advice, and we already read the first part of the hadith. So now, the Rawi hadith, the Imam brought another narration. He said, وَفِي الرُّوَايَ الثَّانِيَةِ يَرْحَمْكَ اللَّهُ. And in the second version of what? Of the narration of the Prophet ﷺ, he said what? تَعَرَّفْ إِلَى اللَّهِ فِي الرَّخَاءِ يَعْرِفُكَ فِي الشِّدَّةِ. He said, seek nearness to Allah during prosperity, and Allah will know you when you are going through a lot, through adversity, through difficulties. If you find yourself in ease, always be mindful to Allah. Remember Allah to get closer to Him. The moment things become so difficult, Allah will be near to you. This is what happened to Sahib al-Hud, the Prophet Yunus alayhi salatu wassalam. He was among the people who always remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala all the time, in action and in saying. So the moment he made that mistake of leaving the place Allah told him, send him, he left that place. Allah punished him right away. And he was thrown to the, inside the hole of what? Inside the water, the sea, and the fish swallowed him. Allah said, وَلَوْلَا كَانَ مِنَ الْمُسَبِّحِينَ وَلَوْلَا أَنَّهُ كَانَ مِنَ الْمُسَبِّحِينَ لَلَبِثَ فِي بَطْنِهِ إِلَى يَوْمِ يُبْعَثُونَ. Allah said, if it's not, he is among the people who frequently remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I will have let him stay in the belly of that big fish until the day of Qiyamah. But he went there and then he said, وَلَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا أَنْتَ سُبْحَانَكَ إِنِّي كُنْتُ مِنَ الظَّالِمِينَ. He testified the Tawheed. But where I am now, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, no one has the capability of saving me except you. No one deserves to be worshipped except you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There's no one who can save me here. You are the Lord of that big fish, and you are my Lord. Subhanahu. Glory be to you. Inni kuntu min adh-dhalimin. I have been among the people who wrong themselves. So save me. That's the meaning. It means La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu min adh-dhalimin unsurni. He doesn't have to say it, but that's the meaning. The reason I want you to say this kind of dua, while you find yourself, you wrong yourself, and immediately, while sometimes it can happen, al-iman yazid wa yanqus. You find yourself when you don't have iman. The good people Allah loves, the moment your iman just went low, Allah will punish you for something. Why? Because He wants to alert you. Hey, come back. So when you realize it, you come back. These are the dua you should say. La ilaha illa ant, subhanaka inni kuntu min adh-dhalimin. You don't need to go to the imam to confess yourself like other people are doing. لا يحب الله الجهر بالسوء من القول إلا من ظلم. In our deen, there's nobody called Rijalullah, Rijalud-Din. There's no person, everybody can be Rijalud-Din or Rajulud-Din. The other religion, they make some people, they are the one who are close to Allah. For them, you just see Him. But with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, with the deen, the reality, there's no one. You can see a person, who is nothing in front of us, but is closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can see Imam, great Imam, everything with the Quran, everything, but he is not close to Allah than you. The reason why you cannot go to Imam to confess your bad action, you have to confess to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's what Yunus did, alayhi salatu wasalam. Our father, Adam, alayhi salatu wasalam, the same thing, is one of these dua. فَتَلَقَّى آدَمْ مِنْ رَبِّهِ كَلِمَاتٍ رَبَّنَا ظَلَمْنَا أَنفُسَنَا وَإِن لَمْ تَغْفِرْ لَنَا وَتَرْحَمْنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْخَاسِرِينَ. Oh, Ya Allah, our Lord, we have wronged ourselves. If you are not looking at us with your eyes of forgiveness and have mercy upon us, we will be among the losers. So that's the kind of dua we should know. You don't need a big dua. You don't need a human being. Muslims sometimes we always look for something very difficult. You see a person, will come, they, try to tell you their problem and so on. When you tell them, go and, in the middle of the night and, cry to your Lord, they don't want that. They want anyone who will come, the moment they say, Assalamu alaikum, say, stop there first. They want people who are scared them. Stop there. Let me, consult them first. If they ask, they say, yes, you can come in. And they will let you stand in the, outside. If it's cold. If it is, heat. And you will stand there, they will say, oh, they said you can come. You yourself, that they enter the shaking. They don't do anything. They just, these are people, they just, stealing from you. They want to look it, that's what some majority of the time, we want people who always lie, scare us. No, between you and your Lord, nobody can stand. Go right away immediately. There's no intermediate. Nobody is supposed to stand between you and your Lord. You don't confess to anyone. You go to your Lord. So you confess to your Lord that Allah, I have been wrong myself. Please forgive me and send me your blessings and your rahmah and your forgiveness. You make that dua. So the good people, Allah always test them like that. The moment your iman is low and you fail in a mistake, Allah will just, clap the door of something. And you will say, what happened? That when you are someone who always look at your shortcomings, you will realize that, oh, it's because I missed this prayer, or because I did this. then you will realize to ask Allah for forgiveness. But some people, they don't see. For them, they are good. The moment you start feeling like you are perfect, you deserve anything, so that's the beginning of your fitna in this dunya. Because the good people, they always see, they always see their mistake, their fault. If something happened to them, they will know that no, it's because of this. Our parents would, they did not have that knowledge, but majority of the time, when is a lot of fitna in the house all the time, they know that something is wrong. It's because of worship decrease. Our nearness of Allah decrease. That's the reason Allah is punishing us. That. So you will see them focusing. They always make nawafil at night, making dua, and guarding the children not to go outside, because it's when they went outside, sometimes they will bring fitna. So they will try to make them worshiping Allah. Go take a Quran book and recite. Go do this. Let's go to the prayer. But us, we don't see what's wrong with us. If something happened to you, ما أصابك من حسنة فمن الله وما أصابك من سيئة فمن نفسك. If something bad happened to you, the person should always look at himself, not other people. Look at yourself. Even if apparently you see that from other people, it comes from there. No, look at yourself. What did I do? Then Allah punished me this. Then you try until you find something. Even if it is not there, you say, oh, it's because maybe I missed Fajr in Jama'ah. That's the alert of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is, alerting me to be careful. But other people, they are like animals. Allah doesn't care about them. They have big strong iman, or when they become lowest, they lose their iman. That's the moment they have everything, and they don't care. So may Allah protect us from that. This is what is called istidraj. They don't see anything wrong with them. It's two things. It's al-ya'su min rawhillah wal-amnu min makrillah. Two things you have to be careful. A Muslim should always look at that. Don't lose, لا تقنطوا من رحمة الله. And he said, لا تيأسوا من روح الله. That's two things, the same thing. Do not lose hope from the rahmah, from the blessings and the mercies of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Do not lose hope. A Muslim should say, me, I'm down. No, you have your Lord. And also don't do everything and you think like, Allah is not going to punish you. Oh, inna Allah ghafur rahim. This is what? فَلَا يَأْمَنُ مَكْرَ اللَّهِ إِلَّا الْقَوْمُ الْخَاسِرُونَ or فَاسِقُونَ. You will never see a person who is so tranquil, so, he is so peaceful with evil. He's doing evil, but he's quiet. Like, he's so peaceful. He doesn't care. It's not good sign. But a good Muslim mu'min, when something he fell in a mistake, it is like a whole mountain is falling on his head. But the munafiq, the Prophet ﷺ said, if he fell in a mistake, he will just do his hand hakara. He will just remove it like the way when a fly is going on your nose, you just push it like that. That's it. It's not going to happen. Let's go. They continue on. May Allah protect us from that. So here, the Prophet ﷺ said, تعرف إلى الله في الرخاء. تعرف إلى الله في الرخاء. Be mindful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and get closer to Him. During your prosperity, when everything is easy, He will know you when it is hard. And the Shaykh is saying, كن قريبا من الله في جميع أحوالك في حال رخائك وعدم حاجتك لا تلتفت عن الله جل وعلا كن قريبا من الله بطاعته وترك معصيته قال تعالى كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى أن رآه استغنى الإنسان نسي الله عز وجل. Majority of the time people, you see a person, the Shaykh is explaining that when the Prophet ﷺ said, look to get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when you are in an easy situation, and when it is hard, Allah will be there. The Shaykh is advising us, giving us advice that to always try. Try to always get closer to Allah in all your situations. Okay? Even when you are not in need of anything to ask Allah, always try your best to get closer to Him, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And do not turn away from Allah, the mighty and the supreme. Be close to Allah by obeying Him and refraining from disobeying Him. Stay away from disobeying Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah said, "Kalla inal insana yatadarra'u sabna." Why? Majority of the time you see people doing evil because they count on something. The moment Allah bless them, or they have money, they have power, or they have, when you see a person doing evil, when you look, it's because he count on something. Maybe he has money, or he has something. There's a lot of people in the village, or in an area, or in somewhere, when they have money, nobody can breathe. You cannot even when your child even just cry a little bit, that's it. They can come in and tell you that you've been in trouble. Some people, they have power. Because of their power, they told people not to make adhan in the area. They don't do adhan anymore. They say, "Oh, you guys, disturbing us." So majority of the time, when you see people doing evil, is because Allah blessed them with something. Allah said, "Kalla inal insana yatagha." Man that transgress all bounds of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in disbelief and evil deed is because what he considers himself, he's self-sufficient. Like he doesn't need anyone. If you see a person disturbing other people, it's like, "Oh, I don't need anyone." Brother, you're not going to bury yourself. Even when you become sick, and this is what everybody has to go through. People have to take you to the hospital. It's not yourself. You will always need. Ya ayyuhan nas antumul fuqara'u ila Allah. You are indeed the one who is in need of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wallahu huwa al-ghani al-hamid. So the Shaykh is saying, majority of the time, if Allah bless you with something, be careful of failing in what? In arrogance. Trying to act like, the moment you start acting like, "I don't need anyone," it is a very, very good, worse and bad sign. It's a very bad sign. Because استغنى الإنسان عز وجل وظن أنه ليس بحاجة إلى الله. The moment a person has money, they have power, they have whatever it is, they have strength, they think they don't need anyone else. And I think this is what Sheikh brought. He brought the example of the ant. The people of ant, they are so strong. Allah created them amazingly, and amazingly, so that they don't even. These houses are not house for them. They go to the mountain and just put this mountain here and here, and they make it like their living room. They don't need cement. The cement cannot even do anything. This rock here, you hold it here, and that's it. They make it. So until they see themselves like, no, they don't need anyone. So who is stronger than me? Today we see people saying that because they have power, they have kingdom, they think nobody can. But Allah is there. أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا أَنَّ اللَّهَ الَّذِي خَلَقَهُمْ هُوَ أَشَدُّ مِنْهُمْ قُوَّةً. Don't you see and know that the one who creates you, he is the one who power you. He is the one who controls everything. We cannot even say he's stronger than you, because we cannot compare. The moment you start comparing a knife and a stick, they said you need to go to the hospital. If a person have a very sharp knife, and then you are comparing that knife and a small stick, it's a problem. So we cannot compare Allah to anyone. ليس كمثله شيء وهو السميع البصير. So Allah is powerful, and you need Him all the time. You have money, you need Him. You don't have money, you need Him. You have kingdom, you have strength, you have power, you need Him. Because everything belongs to Him. فقوله تعالى يعرفك في الشدة يعني إذا وقعت في خطر وشدة وفي شدة وأنت مطيع لله في حالة الرخاء فإن الله ينقذك بأعمالك الصالحة مثل حديث أصحاب الصخرة الذين انطبقت عليهم الصخرة في الغار ولم يستطيعون الخروج. Here the Shaykh is explaining us when he said that يعرفك في الشدة تعرف إلى الله في الرخاء يعرفك في الشدة. The moment you are in ease and prosperity and you always be mindful to Allah, to get closer and closer to Allah. You have money but nothing came, your worship never came. Some people, they always come to the masjid until they have good job. The moment they have good job, that's it, you don't see them anymore. May Allah protect us from that. Some people, you see them in the masjid all the time. The moment they got married, they have their wife, you don't see them in the masjid. May Allah protect us from that, subhanAllah. Some people, they have, they always come to the masjid, we always eat together and so on. The moment they have, a good car, that's it. They run away. So all the time, like you see people like that, oh Allah, if you really give me this, that's what a human being always said. He said, لَإِنَ أَتَيْتَنَا صَالِحًا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الشَّاكِرِينَ. We will be among the, thankful one, grateful one. Oh Allah, if you give me this, I will be grateful. Be careful with your promises, especially when you come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. People always promise, oh Allah, if you give me green card, I will do this. Oh Allah, if you give me this, I will do this. But Allah said, فَلَمَّا آتَاهُمْ مِنْ فَضْلِهِ بَخِلُوا بِهِ وَتَوَلَّوْا وَهُمْ مُعْرِضُونَ. And Allah said, فَأَعْقَبَهُمْ نِفَاقًا فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ إِلَى يَوْمِ يَلْقَوْنَهُ يَخْلَفُ اللَّهُ. So this is it is a very bad sign, because it is an act of what? Nifaq, hypocrisy. To ask Allah to give you, grant you something the moment you worship Allah. But He said, if He gives you, you will worship, be show gratitude to Him. The moment He gives to you, that's the moment you run away from Him. That's a human being. And Allah said, so I'm punishing them with that hypocrisy. So Allah called it hypocrisy. For you to always worshiping Allah all the time, asking, oh Allah, I want this job, I want this, I want this. The moment Allah give it, grant it to you, you run away from Him. Huh? Why? So that is my mistake to accept your dua. That's the reason why some people, Allah loved them so much that He knew in His knowledge that this person, if I give him money, what he is asking me now, if I give him money, he is not going to make it to Jannah. So then Allah will hold him. And he will complain, keep complaining all the time. The day he got to Jannah, they showed him the reward of the dua he asked Allah. Allah told him, this is the reward, I kept it so that he can make it to Jannah. Because if I was about to give to you, look at where you will end. Then the servant of Allah will look in the world to thank Allah, but he cannot. Because brothers, if Allah will give me a place where I have a lot of money, then at the end I will stop, reading Quran. I will stop even helping the brothers to read, the sisters to read. It means my reward are decreasing now. It means that then I will be busy always counting the money, busy with the realizations of doing. Then at the end, may Allah protect us. The person will end to hellfire. But I enjoy this dunya. It is a blessing, that kind of money. It is blessing. It's not a blessing. Because anything you will get in this dunya and you're not going to make it to Jannah, it's not a blessing. The blessing is the thing that will take you to what? To Jannah. That's the reason of the people we always bring that. The people of Qarun, when the people who were following, who has weakest iman, when they see Qarun with his money, gold, everything behind him, ya waylatana misla ma utiya Qarun. We wish Allah have given us like He gave to Qarun. Innahu lahu hazzin azim. He's so lucky, man. He's a lucky man. That's how all of us, that's what we said. Today, if Sheikh Ibrahim, they give him a cabinet next to the Joe Biden, and he got money, a lot of money. So he's a lucky man. That's what all. Well, he's so lucky. We were just in the masjid and they just grabbed him, and like a week ago they just gave him, and he is making a lot of money, millions of dollars. And who will say what? He's a lucky man. It's the same thing the people of Musa said. They say he's so lucky until they see how Allah was destroying Qarun in front of them. That's the moment they said, oh, كأن الله يبسط الرزق لمن يشاء ويقدر لولا أمن الله علينا. If Allah did not, pour upon us His blessings, we will end like Qarun. So now their poverty is their blessing. That's what they say. That's the meaning. For them not to have that kind of money, it is a blessing. So Allah showed them, and this kind of story, Allah is telling us in the Quran, لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي قَصَصِهِمْ عِبْرًا لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. It's not a story just to enjoy, oh, it's so amazing entertainment. No. It's for us to take a lesson from it. لَقَدْ كَانَ فِي قَصَصِهِمْ عِبْرًا لِأُولِي الْأَلْبَابِ. But it's not for everybody. It's for those who use their intellect. Always when Allah says something, He will say, li something. And you ask yourself, are you among the people who use their intellect to think about it? So the Sheikh is giving us the example of the three person who was stuck in a cave. We all know the story by the time of it was a very famous hadith. When you look at the book of Niyya, the book of Sahih Bukhari and Muslim, when you look at them, in the chapter of what? The niyyah, the intention, you will see the hadith. They will always bring that hadith. They were there, like it was going to rain, and then they ran and they stuck themselves in the what? In a cave. So that when the rain is finished, they will go out. But at the end, the wind was so strong that one very heavy rock come and close their entrance. So everything become dark. And the rain is finished, so now they have to go out. They push, they cannot push. They cannot even see. And they think about it, they say that, if we don't call upon Allah, we're not going to be saved here. They know that no one can save them but Allah. But today we find ourselves in problems, but we don't think about Allah. We always think about who I know, who I don't know. You have Allah, you know Allah already. So our la ilaha is so, sometimes our la ilaha is so weak and so sick. Our tawheed. When it comes to affairs, we have problem in rububiyyah even itself. And who is in control of our affairs, who creates us, who's controlling us, we have that problem. We don't even talk uluhiyyah then. If you know your Lord through His attribute and His names, that's it, you will be good. And you will rely on Him. So these three people, they make tawassul. It means they consider, themselves like they cannot do anything except they brought something they have been doing good for the sake of Allah only, then Allah will save them. But here they are in adversity. They used to worship Allah, but nobody knows. So they are in adversity now. What should them do? How Allah will know about them? So they make tawassul. One of them, he relates how he was dutiful to his parents. I'm not going to bring I think we all heard that hadith, or you guys want me to bring that? The explanation will take long. The hadith is like the man is taking care of his parents, that he is taking care, like he is a shepherd. He will go and take care of his animals. Then at the end, he will press the milk. This is what they live from. They live from milk, what they, is most of the time. So who will press, but he live with his parents and his family, own family. He will press the milk before night, and then he will bring. And he take the decision that he's not going to feed anyone in the house except after his parents, drink from what he brought. So there was a time he was late. Something happened and then he came late. That's what they say in another narration. He came late and he found his parents, they already asleep. And he's so scared of disturbing them in their sleep. But at the same time, his family, the children, they're crying for hunger. He has the milk, the food. And he already promised that he's not going to feed anyone except his parents didn't, eat first. So he said that I was holding the milk and I was standing next to my parents. They were sleeping so peacefully. And beside my child and my wife, they're striving for hunger, crying. But I refused to give to them. Until the moment my parents woke up, that's the moment I fed them, then I fed my family. Allah, if I did it for your sake, save us in this situation. Wallahi, then Allah said, that's what he said. He said, when he wants to say something, he do something, he said, "Cool, let it be." He will just say, "Be," and it will be, that's it. Then the cave, the rock move a little bit. So now they can see the light from outside. There's a small hole, they can see outside and so on. But they cannot go through. The second one, so you have to say something. The second one brought the story of he staying away from what? From fitna. It means if you see evil between you and that evil to do, nobody is there, it's just Allah. Like how we live here. We live in a very big state, city, nobody knows you. If you just leave, or you live in Harlem here, you go to Brooklyn, nobody knows you in Brooklyn. You can do whatever you want. There are clubs. One day I was passing and then one boy told me that, that where you live is close to a club? I said, "Yeah, I don't even know." See, it's a club over there. So a person can go and do whatever he wants, but no. And you guys decide to come to the masjid. At this time, you can go outside and make money. Drugs so easy to make the business and get, easy money, and you refuse. These are good deeds. We have to remember that you got reward. Evil is presented to you and you run away for the sake of Allah. It's an act of worship. Sometimes we think it's not. No, it's an act of worship. So that man, he liked one of his cousins, and in his eyes, nobody is beautiful than that girl. But he wants her in a haram way. She always rejects. Until the time Allah tests her with hunger. She came to him, "I need help." And he said, I only will help you when you let yourself, I will do haram to you. I will commit zina with you. Then she agreed. She said, "Okay, no problem." It's the moment it is only him and her. He was about to commit the sin. That's the moment the girl told him, "Be careful and fear Allah. And don't break the seal of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala." That's the moment he got out. And he gave her money and she left. He said, "Allah, if I did it, I stay away from committing zina. Why nobody is there, I can do it. If for your sake I did, save us from this situation." And the rock moved a little bit. So now their head can go out, but their whole body cannot go out. The third one, you are our last guest, the one who will say something. And he on himself, he brought something also he has done. He hired a lot of people, some people to come and work in his farm. After they finish, he paid them. When he paid them, one of them refused. He said that he has worked, more than other people. In another narration, they explained that he said that he deserved more than other people. Why they got paid the same thing. And another narration, they said that the other people came late, but he was the first one. But he is so slow in work. The other people are so fast. So it happened that they all do the same work. So he paid them and he refused. He said, "I'm not going to take it." And he went. He left. After years, he came back. Give me my money. So, who are you, brother? I just want my money. You remember the moment you hire me and you give me money? I said that I don't, I deserve more, and I left. Oh, brother, come on. And then he called him, come, and he gave him water. Brother, don't make fun of me. Pay my money, and then I will go. I said, okay. You see all the fort over there, full of animals, full of goats, sheep, and even cows over there. And you see the young boy who are taking care of them. All is for you. He said, stop making fun of me. I just come for you to give me my money. It's happened that when he left, that man, he said that he kept that money and then he bought a female animal. That grew and he kept buying different kind of animal and he became a very huge, full of animals. So he told him that that's for you. I'm telling you the truth. Take, it's for you. Brothers, who among us can keep that kind of a man? The moment he refused, that's it. Even if the next minute he came back, oh, you refuse. I already spend it. You don't use it, you don't want. Oh, yeah. No, it's finished. The moment you step out, that's it. At least here in America, when you went to the store and you buy, you can return. And back home, the moment you step out of the store, oh, that's it. That's it. No. They will even beat you up. So look at that man. How amana, he was. He kept that and then he make it grow. Normally when he grow it, he can just take one goat and give it to him, or sell it and take money from it and give it to him. But no, he said, this is your money. In a sense, the good people, if Sheikh Muhammad gave me 2 bills of $50, it's $100, right? He said, give it to Sheikh Bari. If you see him, Wallah, if I came and then I only want to give him 1 bill of $100, not the same, it's the same, right? 2 bills of $50 and 1 bill of $100 is the same thing, right? No. In the sense of amana, I had to explain him that, oh, it was two bills of $50, but I use it for something, so this is $100. You don't just give him like that. Look at the student. You give a person even $1, he came back, $20, he came back, he will give you $15. Oh, I use $5 for him. Who asked you to do it? The good people, 2 bills. The money you give me, in the amount, nothing is supposed to change. Even if the bill itself, if you give me very bad bills, they are already there. 2 bills to give to someone, I shouldn't change it. If I change and it become, proper bills, so, make a noise like that. So if I came to give him back, I told him I had to say, oh, but I used the bill he gave to me. It's another bill I'm giving him. This is how a man can be, like trust. But today, there's no trust.
Remember?
Yes.
If somebody give him money, right?
Yes.
You go put it in the bank.
He what?
You give it like 20.
Yes.
You go put it 20 in the bank. If you want to go take the money in the bank, they give you like 100 bill.
Yes.
How about that?
You is for you, for your money.
Somebody give you like $100.
Yes. $20, $5.
$20 bill. So and then you put it in your account.
Yeah.
Now and then you have to give it back to him.
Perfectly. That's the thing. Normally, in the sense of amana, you give him the same amount with the same bills. Normally, in the sense of amana, we are explaining how they are so scared of destroying the amana that I'm explaining because that even the bills they don't change. So it's to tell us it's so like the deen is somewhere and we are somewhere. That's how we are. So that man kept the thing and it grew. But he never said that, oh, I did the work, so I'm taking my part. No, it's not my money. It is not my money. Today even there is the imams, you send money, you think they are the one who fear Allah. You send them money to keep, they are the one who are fast to destroy the Allah. Wallah. Sometimes you see certain things, you ask yourself, where is Allah? They gave money to an imam to dig a well for poor people in the area, and he just go and take a cement of how they call it, bees. He just put, and he called other women and come and put water in it, and they make the decoration writing in Arabic, this is the well, Jazakumullah khair, may Allah reward you for your help, but there's no water inside. It is a sand. They just put, like, you know when they make the well, the thing they build, the cement thing they put, so that's the only thing they do. So, those who realize it, they take a picture, they take a video, and they make a person just stand. He's standing and then all his waist and everything, he's standing in the well, but all his, from waist to his head, is showing. What kind of well is that? And they say they dig a well of what, 16 meters, or 10 meters. That's what they want, sent to them. The imams who read, they can understand. That's what is happened to them. So may Allah protect the borders. We really have to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The iman and the fear of Allah is not in the clothes. It's not in the kufi. Wallahi, the iman is there. The taqwa is hahuna. It's a lot of people who don't fear Allah anymore. They are ready for everything to get to their what? Their goals. You see a person, he cannot handle something, they give him that responsibility because of the earning he will have, he will accept it. What are you going to say to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the day of Qiyamah? So that man said that I gave him all the flock to go, all the animals. And he was like, are you making fun of me? He said, no, take it. And when he take it, he keep looking behind. He said, no, take it. And he took everything. He never even left even one chicken. He not even left one chicken, even one chicken, to the man who did it. Hundred and hundred of animals he took, and beside that they have servants. Is a servant, is belong to you. He took everything. Those who are taking care of the animals. He took everything. He not even left anything. So Allah, if I did it for your, to fear you, save us in this situation, and Allah make it open, and they went out freely, walking on the earth. Brothers, this is how sometimes when you want to ask Allah, if you really worshiping Allah for His sake, especially I always say that we who live in this area where it is full of evil, you can do evil, nobody will ask you anything. At least sometime back home, you have your family, when you are doing something, Allah, you are shy and so on. But here, no one. In front of you, there is haram, but you run away from it. When you stand at night to pray, ask Allah to save you. Allah, if I'm doing this for your sake, help me in that iman. This is what we said, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in. Because you try to be best and closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Without the help of Allah, you'll never be close to Him. So you ask Him to help you. Allah, if I'm coming to the masjid, I'm trying my best to pray on time. Allah, help me. Because there's certain moment, it is so hard to wake up and come to the masjid. Or you go around, if you're driving, it's so hard to find a parking. Sometimes you have business outside. It's waiting for you, but Allah said that Hayya ala salah. And you choose to come. Take a time and ask Allah, Allah, if I did it because I feared the hellfire that you left for those who don't obey you. If I did it for your sake, please Allah, save me from that hellfire and make my affairs of dunya so easy for me. So Sheikh is explaining that, and he said, when these people, Allah saved them the moment they are in adversity, because they used to always worship in Allah, and they saved themselves from evil, and they did righteous things while they are free to not do it or do it, but they did it and they stay away from evil. So may Allah make us among these people also. يقول عن أصحاب الجنة إنهم كانوا قبل ذلك في الدنيا محسنين كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون. So Allah is telling us how the people who will go to Jannah, He will tell them, the people who made it to Jannah, He will tell them كانوا قليلا إنهم كانوا قبل ذلك مترفين قبل ذلك محسنين في الدنيا. They used to be good, doers, righteous ones when they were in dunya. كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون. They used to what? كانوا قليلا من الليل ما يهجعون. They used to stand at night. They don't sleep. Okay? وبالأسحار هم يستغفرون. They stand at night. After they stand at night in prayer, when the time of suhoor is approaching, they always make istighfar. So that's the reason why وفي أموالهم حق للسائل والمحروم, and their wealth they give to someone, to those who deserve it. The Assalam, and the Assalam is the one who need help, not a beggar. Sometimes people are misunderstood. I will just make that parenthesis. People are misunderstood. You will see some brother, they will say, oh, but Allah said, وَأَمَّا السَّائِلَ فَلَا تَنْهَرْ. Why you guys are acting like that? Yes, Allah said, وَأَمَّا السَّائِلَ, the one who is asking. Not Sheikh Masmul al-Beggar, Mutasawil. Mutasawil is different than Asa'il. And Allah always measure his word. He said, وَأَمَّا السَّائِلَ فَلَا تَنْهَرْ. He knows that وَأَمَّا الْمُتَسَاوِل. Mutasawil is a beggar. Even when you give him today, he will go and ask Muhammad. The same thing he will go and ask Sheikh Ibrahim. He will ask everybody. This is a beggar. And Islam doesn't, ask us to help the beggar. Because if you know what is waiting for a beggar, you're not going to even give him. The Prophet ﷺ, very authentic hadith. He said, the beggar will come the day of Qiyamah. He will come to the day of Qiyamah while he doesn't even have flesh on his face. Brother, anyone who doesn't have flesh in his face will make it to Jannah?
No.
So, we have to be careful. Sometimes people misunderstood. They will bring you. Oh, some of them who knows a little bit of Quran, they always try. But Allah said, you are not a sa'il. He is not the one who needs help. The one who needs help is the one, he doesn't ask people, but one day something happened to him. It is even the charge of an imam or the community leader to stand and say that we have a brother. Sometimes he doesn't even reveal his face. We have a brother who, he among us, but he's going through something, we need help. But not standing today, the Muslim, a non-Muslim who want to beg, he will tell himself to, a Muslim, have his heart, brother, bisabilillah. May Allah protect our brothers, inshallah. Subhanakallah wa bihamdik. Inshallah, la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.